Good evening, and welcome to tonight's show. We will give you all the information you need about Walt Disney World on tonight's show. Yes, we will. Anything you need to know, you've come to the right place. The information station on living near Walt Disney World. That's right, I am Dude Living Disney. And tonight, I plan on giving you all the information and giving you the opportunity to ask questions. So feel free to do that tonight. Remember, if you are watching as a replay viewer, please hit that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up for me, okay? Smash those thumbs up. Secondly, share this out with all your Disney friends, as I am here tonight at a Polynesian themed Airbnb. Yes, tonight is night number 1 of 5 nights staying at the Polynesian themed Airbnb. So I would love to help you make the move like me to the Walt Disney area. I've been living here since December 23rd. I came to this exact location on December 23rd, stayed here for 3 nights. Then I moved on to All Star Sports. Then I moved to another Airbnb. Then from that Airbnb, I came back to this Airbnb for New Year's Eve. Then I moved to Universal Studios Orlando Resort Hotels. So that's just a little idea of what I did so far here in 2023. So yes, I am ready. I am Yeti to party tonight. That's right, I'm Yeti to party. And I'm looking forward to meeting all you fine folks who are looking for information about Walt Disney World and living here. So let's talk about, first and foremost tonight, the resorts of Walt Disney World, okay? Here's what I want to do on tonight's show. I want to open it up and talk about first the level of resorts and which ones are the best. So we're going to start with the value resorts. I've stayed at Pop Century, I've stayed at All Star Sports, and I've stayed either at Movies or Music. I'm not sure which one, because I'll tell you right now, the two I would pick if I was going to go and do a stay here at Walt Disney World's resort, I would go to All Star Sports and Pop Century. And you ask yourself, okay, well, Dude Living Disney, dude, tell me why. Tell me why you would pick the Pop Century and the All Star Sports Resort. My answer is simple to you. It's very simple. Pop Century is a standalone value resort, okay? It is very, very budget friendly at Walt Disney World. It's the best value for your buck is the Pop Century. And you will notice it's very hard to get a reservation there sometimes because the word is out. It used to be my home resort when I could not afford to go to a moderate or a deluxe. Now, that's what happened. I was able to afford to go up the ladder. So therefore, I no longer go to Pop Century because I can afford something better. Let's talk about moderates for a minute. We'll move on with that. There's Port Orleans French Quarter. There's Port Orleans Riverside. Then you have Coronado Springs. Coronado Springs is a high-rise hotel in the main building. But they also have these rooms away. You have to walk around the big lake there, and they have rooms all over the place. And they also have reasonable rooms, okay? Cheap rooms. So if you like to get exercise, I highly recommend Coronado Springs. I've stayed there recently, and I liked it. So if you want to go and stay at the moderate level, I'm going to tell you right now, if you like to get exercise and walk, or you have a scooter, then you want to go to Coronado Springs. That's the place you want to go. Now, if you don't want to do those things and you want to go to a moderate level, then there is the Port Orleans French Quarter, which is a standalone resort. Riverside, Port Orleans Riverside, is a 4 bus stop resort, okay? Stay the hell away from Riverside. Do yourself a favor, okay? I'm telling you, you want to stay away from the Port Orleans Riverside. Just stay away from there. It's 4 bus stops, so do yourself a favor. Don't go to the Riverside. The bus service there could be very, very bad, okay? So Port Orleans Riverside is a big fat no. No, do not go to Port Orleans Riverside. But if you want a nice place to stay, I'll tell you what, go to the French Quarter. But whatever you do, do not get a room. I made the mistake last week of letting them give me a room close to the bus stop. It's loud, it's not peaceful, it's a miserable experience. So do yourself that favor and do not get yourself a room near the bus stops. At French Quarter, tell them to put you somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the back, and I guarantee you'll come back to me and say, dude, you were right, man. You were right, dude. You were right. You know what? That was a great stay. I loved my time at Disney's French Quarter. So that's what I recommend in a moderate level if you want to stay on Disney property is the French Quarter. Coronado, I give 3 thumbs up. French Quarter, if you're staying away from the bus stop, I give 4 thumbs up. So in the moderate category, Disney's French Quarter and Disney's Coronado Springs would be your winning ticket. Now, let's move up to the next level. Let's talk about the cabins where I just left today. I left the cabin, the Fort Wilderness Cabin. I just left that today. I'm an annual pass holder. I got myself a very reasonable rate, okay? It was very cheap to stay at the cabin there because Sunday night through Thursday night on a non-holiday week, you get yourself a really good deal, okay? You get yourself a really good steal. It's a very more reasonable time for your dollar. So if you're going to stay at the Fort Wilderness Cabins, go Sunday night through Thursday night. I did Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 3 nights. The bill was about $1,000, but it included the golf cart in that bill. So the golf cart costs more to rent. They charge you about $70, okay? A little less than $70 a night for that golf cart, okay? Now, the golf cart's great because you could plug it in at your cabin, okay? Outside your cabin, you can plug in your golf cart. And the cabins are really decent size, okay? In there, you have a full refrigerator. You have a stove. You have other amenities that are nice, okay? So, bottom line is, the bed is only 1 bed. You get 1 bed and you get a bunk bed normally. That's what they give you is a bunk bed. So you get 1 nice bed and then you get a bunk bed. So, if you have kids, then you want to, use the bunk bed. If you don't have kids, then of course you have 1 bed. The couch in the living room does turn into a bed. It's a sleeper sofa. You also get a nice TV. And you have the ability to hook up something to your TV at the cabins at at Port Orleans, or not Port Orleans. Check that. Disney's Wilderness Campground. That's what it's called. Disney's Wilderness Campground. It's centrally located to Magic Kingdom, okay? So you can get to Magic Kingdom by taking 1 boat. You drive your golf cart down to the boat dock, and you hop on the boat, and you're at the Magic Kingdom. Then you could opt the monorail to Epcot if you want. So it would be great to go to Magic Kingdom and Epcot. And then you go to the back of Epcot there. You could walk out and go take another boat to Disney's Hollywood Studios. So you could do 3 parks by just driving your boat to a boat dock, hopping on it to Magic Kingdom, take the monorail to Epcot, and then go on a third boat, on a third means of transportation, a second boat to Epcot. Or but actually Hollywood Studios, or you could go and take a bus directly to Epcot or Hollywood Studios. There is a bus available at the Fort Wilderness campsite where you could hop a bus and you could take that bus over to the Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. or Disney Springs, or Disney Springs. So you get all those options, okay? You get all those options, folks. I mean, not a bad deal, right? You get all those options. It covers you. It covers you, all those options. So, anywho, that's the resort talk for now. We're going to continue on here and move to a different category and a different subject as we are now more 10 minutes into this broadcast here, coming to you once again live tonight from a Polynesian themed Airbnb. So you can go to Airbnb and type in Polynesian themed and you will find where I'm sitting at. This place here is beautiful. It has all kinds of decorations here. I'll give you a little spin around, show you around a little bit. You get a full refrigerator back here. You get a bar over here, and you also have a full stove, and you can cook your meals. Like tonight, I cooked steak here at the Airbnb that I'm at. So I'm going to be here for several nights, staying at the Airbnb. Then I'm going back to Walt Disney World, and that's that. So let's talk about food for a minute. Quick service. Best quick service on property, Earl of Sandwich at Disney Springs. That's the #1 place to go. Earl of Sandwich. You want a bite to eat. A sandwich. Macaroni and cheese is a side order. You can get yourself a bowl of tomato soup. You can get yourself a bowl of chicken and broccoli soup. So there's lots of different options. You know, you want chicken noodle soup, they got it. Earl of Sandwich. It's reasonable. It's a great meal. So you want to buy something that is quick and easy to eat, go to Earl of Sandwich at Disney Springs, okay? So that's where you want to go to eat. Your #1 counter service at Walt Disney World is at Disney Springs, Earl of Sandwich. Now, little side note here real quick. A chat room is here. I'm going to ask you guys again, smash that thumbs up button for me. Smash that thumbs up button for me. All right, let's talk now about, we've talked about resorts, we've talked about your quick service. Let's talk about sit-down meals. One of the best meals you could have on Disney property is Ohana's. You sit down, they feed you more, and they feed you even more. If you want more of any item at Ohana's for dinner, they will keep refilling you, okay? You just tell your server, I would like more of this item, and that item, and they will go and get you more of that item. Ohana's also offers an opportunity to see the fireworks from the Magic Kingdom as you sit at your table. You can look out the window and see them off in the distance, the fireworks, and they play the music in Ohana's during the fireworks show. They will literally turn the speaker on and play the music from the fireworks show at the Magic Kingdom. So the #1 place for sit-down food is Ohana's at the Polynesian Resort. So there you go. You now know Earl Sandwich for a quick meal. And if you want to sit down and have a feast, go to Ohana's. That's what I'm telling you. Other places that get another mention here include Liberty Tree Tavern at the Magic Kingdom. It's also all you care to eat. All you want to eat. Magic Kingdom, it's called Liberty Tree Tavern. They also will bring you more of the different items that are on the menu. Some of the item menu include, you get over there, mashed potatoes, turkey, pot roast, and the dessert is a toffee cake. Oh man, with ice cream, it's so good. That's at Liberty Tree Tavern at the Magic Kingdom. So if you're looking to have a sit-down dinner, there's your place at the Magic Kingdom to eat a sit-down dinner. It's called Liberty Tree Tavern. So this is some general information for all you Disney fans like me. I'm the dude living Disney, and I'm hoping that you who are watching me tonight is someone that is learning from me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Also, if you want to leave a comment in the live show, just feel free to, and I will answer your questions. I'm here tonight to answer your questions. It's an opportunity to let you ask me something about, hey, what's it like living in Disney World? What's it like being a 10 or 15 minute car ride away? Every day you can hop in that car and get over to Disney in 15 minutes. #1, though, I should tell you is I don't have a car. I use Uber and Lyft. That is my means of transportation. I use Uber and Lyft. Today I took an Uber over to the grocery store to stock up on meals to make here at my Airbnb, which I'm going to be here for 5 nights. So I needed to have meals every night. So today I cook steak. Tomorrow I'll make chicken. I bought myself a pork roast. So there you go. I have meals for the week. Bottom line is this, though. When you're staying at Walt Disney World, or if you're visiting for the day at the parks, you can go over at nighttime and eat your dinner at Ohana's or Liberty Tree Tavern or at Epcot. I will tell you, if you're a Via Napoli fan, we ate there Friday night, and it's thumbs down, thumbs down. Pizza had very little sauce. Pizza also was burnt a little bit on the top. It was the end of the night. They were getting ready to close, and they just weren't putting out a good pizza. So we had a big pizza, and it was 2 thumbs down. Okay, so Via Napoli, 2 thumbs down for the pizza over at the Via Napoli. So that's that. Now, the other thing is this. There are plenty of other places around the Walt Disney World Resort to either A, watch a game, or B, go have some drinks. I highly recommend the Boathouse at Disney Springs as a spot to sit down at the bar and watch the game. You can order a cold beer. If you want like an appetizer, if you're a seafood fan, the Boathouse Health for Seafood. So that's one place I recommend. Another place is Splitsville. Splitsville is a bowling alley, okay? It's a bowling alley, but it has bars, it has a full menu, really delicious cheeseburgers there, French fries. You can get frozen drinks there. Splitsville is a 2-story bar restaurant with a bowling alley at Disney Springs. So take advantage of Splitsville. It's a great spot. I highly recommend it. I know you'll enjoy it. If you like to bowl, you'll be able to rent an alley and go out there and have fun, at the bowling alley. So rent a lane and have fun, right? So, and you get your frozen. What it's like to live down here near Disney World. I've been able to go to all these different restaurants and try all these different places to eat. So I focus on Disney property first. Then I also eat. You're asking, well, let's see, how do you have dinner all these different times? You've been here all these nights. What are you eating for dinner? What's your meals? I go to Pizza Hut, Burger King, Taco Bell. I've ordered from them all. I get like DoorDash or Uber Eats to bring it to me. Or I stop with my Uber or Lyft driver. I tell him I need to stop, and we're going to Taco Bell's drive-thru. We're going to the Wendy's drive-thru. We've done all that. You know what I mean? I've done all that. I've stopped at the Wendy's drive-thru. I've stopped at the Taco Bell drive-thru. That's what you got to do. So, look, I highly recommend, though, if you want to live in Disney World or live near Disney World, here's my advice to you. Go on Airbnb. See what matches up for you. If there's 2 of you, if there's 3 of you, if there's 4 of you, 4 horsemen signal, of course, you could still find Airbnb that's cheap enough that fits your needs, okay? So check out Airbnb and put in Walt Disney World for your search. Or a town I'll recommend for you, a real nice city, Windermere, Florida. Type in Windermere, Florida on Airbnb, and you could find places to stay. So just do it. Just go there on Airbnb and type in Windermere, Florida. And there's all kinds of different options. I'm going to ask you how many adults, how many kids. And once again, guys, asking you again, smash those thumbs ups for me. Thumbs up, okay? Keep smashing those thumbs up for me. So anyway, that's that. I don't know what else to tell you tonight. I've given you a bunch of information. I've told you where to go eat. I've told you where to go to watch a game. I've told you where to stay as far as hotels are concerned. If you want to spend money on a deluxe hotel and you say, well, what's the best deluxe hotel at Walt Disney World? My suggestion is Wilderness Lodge. My second suggestion, if you want to be near Epcot, is Yacht Club, okay? Yacht Club at Epcot, okay? That's the top resort right there. I stayed at Boardwalk, and it's a thumbs down. Boardwalk doesn't have a gift shop. It was a rainy, miserable day. I had to go outside in the rain to go get the water I wanted from the gift shop. I just wanted to get a big bottle of water from the gift shop. I had to go outside in the rain. It was miserable. My Boardwalk Inn experience was a 2 thumbs down, but I love the Yacht Club. They have a gift shop inside. You don't have to leave. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's what it boils down to is you want comfort. You want nice amenities. So Boardwalk Inn, as far as a resort to stay, 2 thumbs down. Yacht Club, 2 thumbs up. And that's that for the deluxe level. That's what I would tell you. And Wilderness Lodge, 2 thumbs up. Wilderness Lodge. The Wilderness Campgrounds, it's not for everybody. It's you have that expense of a golf cart costing you, and I would highly suggest if you're staying at the Wilderness Campground, then get a golf cart. Okay, spend the $65 plus a night and get yourself a golf cart. You can drive it everywhere you go. Like I said, you can charge it outside your cabin at night. That's what I did. I charged it at nighttime. You could park it down by the boat dock, and they also have charging stations there if you want to do that. I didn't do that. And at Christmas time, they have people decorate their cabins. They decorate the whole outside of their cabin, the whole ground around their outside. It's really neat to go around. I've done that before too, driving around and checking out people's cabins. And everybody had them decorated. It was so awesome, guys. I mean, go do it. Make yourself a reservation in the coming months for Christmas time at the Wilderness Campground Cabin, and you'll love it. And if you have a trailer, let me add that too. If you have a trailer, you could bring your trailer to the Wilderness Campground. So there you go. I mean, there's lots of things to do. I just bought a trailer. My trailer's at the Jersey Shore. I don't have a drivable trailer, but you could hook it up to a Ford F-150 or some kind of truck and bring it down, and hook it up there at the Wilderness Campground. So, that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, once again, what I'm telling you is I advise you strongly to go out there and enjoy Walt Disney World. And one day I'm going to sit here, because we're going to continue this series of broadcasts here. One day I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you what it's like living in Walt Disney World. All I can say is, though, I do want to add this for you, and I'm going to close with this for tonight. I want to say is, it is an awesome thing to live at Walt Disney World. I'm lucky enough that I do not have to work here. So for people who are like saying, oh, what do you do for a job and all? I'm lucky enough I don't have to work. Okay, I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm living the dream. It's an awesome dream. All I do, I have annual pass for Walt Disney World. I have an annual pass for Universal. And I go to City Walk. I go to Disney Springs. I eat, I drink, I have a great time. I go to these dessert places like Amaretta's. I mean, there's all kinds of places we go to, like that's what I do. I go around with my phone, I stream, I carry my phone with me everywhere I go, and that is that. That's what I do. I mean, maybe one day you'll bump into me in the park. I hope we all meet up one day, It's fun to meet new people, so I met some of the major YouTube streamers that actually do that seems like they do that for a living. I've met Mr. Morrow, and I've met Resort One TV, and I've met Ears to Ears Magic, and I've met a whole bunch of Drew in the Moment. I've met all these people going around. I love going to the day one of the festivals. Matter of fact, Flower and Garden. Let me touch on that before we go here tonight. Flower and Garden starts on March 1st. Today they announced the concert lineup. And every time when I go home, like last year I went home in May, I miss these concerts, like these big name concerts. You can go to Epcot at the Flower and Garden Festival and see free concerts. And there's some big names that come there, okay? I went to a few of the concerts last year and I got to meet, the one girl actually came into the crowd. The girl came into the crowd as she's singing. And you literally get up close and personal with a famous singer. That's going to let you know, I got up close and personal with a famous singer. So I tell you what, go to the festivals. The food is good. They had the potato pancakes last year in Germany. I'm fingers crossed. Please have those potato pancakes, please. Okay, it's a month away from today. I'll be there for day one on March 1st. I already got it on my calendar. Let's hope there's no bad weather. I'm planning on being there. I will be live here on YouTube on day one of Flower and Garden on March 1st. So you can look for that. I will be broadcasting live from Epcot on that day. I don't know what time yet, but sometime I would say late morning, early afternoon on March 1st. I will come live to you from Flower and Garden, and we'll go around and I'll show you all the stands and all the menus, and we'll talk about it. I have other archives on this YouTube page showing you. I was at day one of the Arts Festival that's going on currently at Epcot. Day one. I was live there on day one. I also was there last year for day one of Flower and Garden at Epcot. I was there day one last year. So that's what it's like living in Disney World. You could just show up at day one of the festival. So there you go. So that's going to wrap it for tonight. I thank you for tuning in. And hopefully we'll be able to talk in the near future, folks. I look forward to your comments here. Leave some comments and smash those thumbs up for me. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Have a good night. Back tomorrow.